So one constraint, 90 days, 4 hours a day. 4 hours a day times 90, it's 360 hours. That's why it's called the 360 rule, right? So you are doing a full turn in your business. You are changing everything in your favor, and that takes this much of focused reps towards the constraint. Now, why 90 days? Why not 30 days, etc.? So back then in that competition when I won, it was exactly 90 days, and I found it to be the exact perfect time, but it's not too short to not make meaningful progress, and it's not as long as like 6 months or 1 year, where it's a bit too far to really push aggressively and have that urgency. So 90 days is the perfect sweet spot, and it's long enough to produce compounding and learn what actually works. Okay. Now, why 4 hours a day? Why not 45 minutes? Why not 8 hours? It's because 4 hours it is something that you can be consistent with every day. It forces volume, and the volume creates more data, and data creates the certainty and the clarity and the confidence of what you need to do next, right? It's hard enough to kill procrastination and expose excuses fast and actually do what matters to grow your business. But again, if you do 306 hours of fluff, right, you are going to get no results. So the point is to do 360 hours of focused work towards the constraint. It all works together. If you do this rule on the wrong constraint, it's not going to make you as much progress as when you focus this on the constraint, okay? So you need to do this fast and fall in love with the process, okay? This is what separates people who actually get results from everyone else. Because the people that don't get results, they watch, they consume, they understand, they debate, they overthink, they do more research, they change strategies, they do everything besides winning. The people that actually get results, they do this work. They do this work, they get results. If you really care about results, you follow the rule of 360, okay? Now, I'll give you some examples of what actually I mean by this. So let's say, and now I'm going to show you our tracker as well that I prepared for you. You're going to love it. A lot of thinking went into this, so I think you're going to love this, and you can even print this if you want, or use the digital version to track the progress. We'll get into it right now. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that your constraint is correct, right? So let's say you are going to get more leads on YouTube, get posting already on YouTube, and you're getting sales or Instagram reels or whatever, right? Then we need to say, okay, for 90 days, I'm going to work on this. Now, then you need to actually add this to your calendar, block every day for 4 hours, right? Ideally the weekends as well. If you can't, great, but if you can, will be way better. But as much as you can, you add to your calendar and you stick to this. Now, in some very rare cases, you can do 4 hours, and you can maybe 3 hours or 2 hours, but you are gonna get worse results, right? So if you can do 4 or more, even better. Why I don't say 8 hours? Because respectfully, you probably have other things to do. You have other clients, you have other responsibilities. So you will want like 4 hours of deep real work, and then you still have to work the rest of the time, the other 4 hours a day, or like few hours a day or more, less depending on how much you work on everything else, right? So that's why it's 4 is like the sweet spot. So again, you want to make sure that you pick the right thing. And what do I mean by 4 hours is that it needs to be actual productive hours. We don't count when you take a break and you eat something, even if it's 2 minutes. We pause it. So we sit down, right? We block it to our calendar. We put a timer on, the timer goes, right? You can use your literally alarm on your phone, or Google timer, right? Or the Pomodoro technique, anything works, doesn't matter. And you start, okay? Now, when you need to go to the bathroom, you pause it. When you caught yourself watching a YouTube video that doesn't have to do anything with the constraint you are solving, it's not beyond these 4 hours. These 4 hours you're executing, right? So it's just literally the most productive deep work, where like after the 4 hours, your brain is cooked, right? You were intellectually focused and you lose the sense of time. That's what we want. Okay. Now, for some people, you can take breaks, which is you can work 1 hour, take a 5-minute break, and then you don't count that. You come back and you reset the timer. Or you can work 2 hours, take a 10-minute break, 15-minute break, come back to it. Different things work for different people. Choose the thing that works for you, that kind of maximizes the amount of productive focus that you can have. So I do recommend to have this completely uninterrupted. It's a massive game changer. So if you can go to a room where there's no one, if you have that opportunity, if you can turn off your notifications, and you can let other fires burn, anything else, nothing is an emergency. If it's an emergency, people will call 911, right? Whether it's your client or someone else, this is your time. This is your creation time. This is what you do to win. So for some of you, it will be in the mornings. For some of you, it will be 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the evening. For some of you, it will be the evenings or nights, at lunch, doesn't matter. Block it. Don't let other people book calls during this time. Don't let other people to interrupt you this time. Turn off all the notifications, sit, have just one tab open when you're working on the constraint, start the timer, and go. It's 90 days and it can massively change your business if you do it every day. And if you try to improve a little bit every day, okay? So that's about the focus and how to actually do it.
Now, a lot of these trainings are available for free with all of the templates, AI tools, private feedback for you to be able to implement in your business. And guess what? It's absolutely free. So if you're interested, the link will be down below in the description and you can apply to join there.